How crazy of a price point do you have to have your horse at for me to think that my eyes are deceiving me? For $75,000, dude, your horse better walk on water, okay? Hey, bitch, and welcome back to another video of me talking about people I hate. I swear there are so many people in the horse world that overvalue the crap out of their horses. I think this is a real problem. It's like an epidemic that's happening right now. For some reason, everybody thinks that their horse is worth what an Olympic level horse would be worth, right? I think really what it boils down to at the end of the day is most people are greedy or ignorant or dumb. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. A lot of people just don't know how to value their animals, and just a little PSA, just because you like your horse does not mean that your horse is valuable. But I digress. Before we get into it and I go off on a 1,000,000,001 different rants about all these crazy horse owners, let's thank today's amazing sponsor, which is Dossier. We love Dossier. We've used Dossier. They're such a huge sponsor on this channel and I absolutely love them. Actually, for this video, I was wanting to test out the men's cologne and oh my goodness, I got a bunch from my husband and he absolutely loves them. I'm gonna put the ones that I bought for him up on the screen. Again, he absolutely loves these and I was actually really excited to try them out because I have so many of Dossier's perfumes myself. As you guys know, Ambery Saffron, my absolute favorite scent. I've had to reorder it so many times. Dossier was founded out of a desire to make perfume fragrances accessible to absolutely everybody. As scent enthusiasts, it became impossible for them to turn a blind eye to the price markups that are traditionally seen within the industry. As you guys know, I love perfumes. Horse girls need perfumes. I keep perfume everywhere with me because I'll just smell like a horse, I swear. So it's just an essential in my bag, to say the least. And Dossier has some of the most amazing perfume scents for just $29 a bottle. Just incredibly affordable. Also, if you don't know what scent will smell best on you, definitely take their quiz. It'll help you figure out which scents you like, which scents would maybe smell best on you. They are the only perfumes that I will consistently repurchase, and I have a whole stockpile here in my house. So if you're interested in checking them out, which I know you are because we love a good sponsor on this channel, you guys can click my link and get a discount and also support them because it supports me on this channel. That's going to be the first link down in the description down below. So thank you again to Dossier. Let's get to it. For those of you who don't know, usually I do Craigslist, but we've been doing Dream Horse for my last couple videos on reacting to crazy horse ads. The reason I make these videos is because I feel like a lot of first-time horse buyers get scammed. So if you're looking for a horse for the very first time, I feel like these videos will really help people out because it kind of lets you know what's a scam, what's not, what's a waste of money, what's not. Most people who price their horses under $10,000 price them within a pretty reasonable price point. I would say that, you know, give or take a couple $1,000s, most people who price their horses below $10,000 are in a pretty good price range and know enough about horses to price accordingly. So in these videos, I like to only react to people who are selling horses for more than $20,000 because once you get beyond the $20,000 threshold, girl, that horse should be registered. That horse should have no health problems. That horse should have a ton of training or be specialized in a certain discipline. Or that horse should be a stallion with immaculate breeding prospects, etc., etc. There's got to be a lot of qualifications for a horse to be more than $20,000. And unfortunately, I've seen a lot of people who are trying to sell their backyard bred horses with little to no training and no registry for like $30,000, $40,000. It's actually insane. So these people, they need to be humbled, okay? They need to be humbled. And that's what I'm here for.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Mighty Dexter, done AQHA quarter horse gelding. Okay, so it has AQHA in the title, so we're assuming this horse is registered. I mean, whatever. He's not super attractive, to be honest. I mean, the horse definitely could have a better top line. The horse definitely needs some more exercise because he's looking a little, homeless, but whatever. It's kind of shocking when you see people who post ads, but they put very minimal effort into the presentation. Like, look at this rear shot. Why is half the photo super dark? Like, you can't see down here at all. Trail Horse Deluxe. I have no idea what that even means, but let's go with it. Let's pretend like that's important. 2017, 6 years old, 16.3 hands, gelding, AQHA quarter horse, and draft horse cross. Okay, not registered. They put AQHA in the title. Do you know what that means? You know what American Quarter Horse Association means, right? Is this a joke? Oh, we're starting off strong. Asking $20,000 firm. Okay, so when anybody puts firm, you know that they're gonna be insulted if you try to negotiate. I mean, it's just so funny to put firm when you don't even really know what your horse is worth. It's completely unregistered and it's a gelding, so you can't breed the horse at all. So the only thing that this horse has going for it is training, which, given the fact that he's only 6 and looks kind of like shit, I would highly doubt this horse has any training at all that would justify 20 grand. Horse skills, disciplines, and attributes. Draft, endurance riding. Endurance riding? A draft is, okay. Lesson, no vices, rodeo pickup. What? Trailmaster, trail riding, western ride. I feel like this person was just reading, click the box. Yes. Oh, could he do that? Yes. Could he do that? Maybe, yeah. Let's put that in there. Endurance riding? Are you kidding me? Dex is a 6-year-old 16.3 hand dun gelding looking for his perfect place to call home. This horse does it all. Crosses water, bridges, rocks, logs, mud. He's road safe and traffic safe. No spook, bolt, buck, rear, bite, or kick. Stands to be groomed intact. You know what I'm going to say, but I'm just going to keep reading this. Good for farrier, picks up all 4 feet, one hand neck rein, side passes and backs, very collected and smooth, easygoing ride. This guy is a gentle giant. I highly doubt that this horse collects. I'm just going to be totally honest. He has no top line at all. Also, he looks under-muscled in a lot of his photos. But all of that aside, none of that is valuable training. All of that is basics. So when you start a horse and you finish a horse and then the horse starts going off and doing specific disciplines once it's fully finished, that horse should have solid foundation work under them, whether that's on the ground or in the saddle. And that includes desensitization, which is basically everything that they listed, and just basic stuff like learning how to stand. That, again, does not justify anything more than a $5,000 to $10,000 price point. I would even venture to say that this horse at max is only worth about $5,000 because the horse is unregistered and it's a gelding. So there's literally no value there beyond the training. And the horse has very minimal training. So when the only value is something that's very minimal, you're going to get a minimal price point. That's also why they put USD firm on the ad, because they know that this horse is not worth $20,000, so they don't want to negotiate with people who know otherwise. They're obviously just trying to sell to somebody who's inexperienced. Alexander's Foxy Girl. Bay Draft Horse Cross Mare. Ooh. Oh, she's cute. I love the dapples. That's adorable. Cute. Actually, really good looking horse. Really nice top line. Has nice muscle. Love it. Attractive Shire Cross Sport Horse. Well-broke 6-year-old mare. She is registered. That's good. Good to know. Good to know. $24,500 or best offer. Well, let's be the judge. Let's see if she's worth the hay. Roxy, your go where you want, do what you want partner. For those of you that know, a good mare is priceless. That's not true. I could definitely put a price on the majority of mares being sold. She is an absolute winner. What has she won? List her accomplishments. This classy mare has the ability to excel in a variety of disciplines on the trail or in the arena. She is sure-footed and confident on difficult trail with plenty of athletic abilities to get around. You'll love her good work ethic and attitude traversing through terrain, up and down mountains, crossing rivers and streams, stepping over obstacles, or just take it easy with a quiet, relaxed walk down the road. She happily heads out alone without issue, so you can just enjoy the ride. Roxy is light in a bridle, responsive to your legs. She's very well balanced, has nice transitions, knows her leads, has a good stop and back. She has a big stride, lovely comfortable gait, and a ground covering relaxed walk. Roxy's an eye catcher with her striking color, pretty profile, beautiful dapple bay coat, lots of presence. Her conformation shows plenty of substance without being too drafty. Her legs are clean, she's healthy, a polite, kind disposition makes her easy to handle, loves attention, stands for the farrier and vet, loads in a trailer. It's all good, but a lot of that was still basic training. I mean, it's still a decent amount of training. I'm not trying to hate on the horse. Plus, this mare is registered, would probably be decent for breeding at some point if anybody wanted to do that. She also is not bad looking. She does have nice conformation. She looks good. She isn't too drafty like what they were saying. She has a really nice build. So a horse like that is probably worth about 15. Something that has a lot of potential and a pretty solid foundation under her belt. I think they could easily sell her for around $15,000 because that's a really fair price point. Because some people, I'm like, what were you even thinking? Do you even know what your horse is actually valued at or how you would value specific types of training? Because for some reason, there's something in the water with all these trail horses. Guys, any horse can be trained for trail. Like literally any horse could do trail riding. It's not that hard. And if anything, it's some of the easiest training that you could teach. I'm not talking about endurance riding, just specifically going on light trail. Every single horse I've ever met, even horses that are owned by beginner riders, can ride on trail. I'm sorry, that's just the honest truth. I am so sick of seeing trail horses listed at 30, 40 grand. Stop. Smokin' Little Cat, Sorrel AQHA quarter horse mare. Let's hope the AQHA means that this horse is registered with the American Quarter Horse Association, okay? Because that's what that means. Cute little horse, very cute. Could use a little bit more neck muscle, but it could be young. Cutting's a really interesting thing to teach horses. I have respect for it. 7 years old, 14.2 hands, Sorrel, is registered. Thank God. 24,000 negotiable. All right, let's see. Lily is an extremely light and responsive horse. She has been lightly shown in ranch cutting, ranch riding, boxing, and was shown as a working cow horse, fraternity horse, in open competition. Okay, so she actually does have a good amount under her belt. She has gathered and sorted cows on a working cattle ranch and was very good at her job. She has competed in a number of trail rides in the last 2 seasons, and she is good in high country, easy camping. She is extremely athletic and could excel as a junior rodeo horse in all disciplines. She's an easy horse in the barn, currently training until sold. If you're looking for a horse that has speed and handiness and is pretty well bred, Lily is your gal. Okay, I don't even think we need to go too much more in depth on this one. This horse is probably worth the hay, you guys. Thank God. I thought we weren't gonna find one, I swear. But this horse is listed at $24,000. And I want to point out that the other horses that we just reacted to were also listed for between 20 and 25. That just really goes to show you those horses are so severely overpriced. This horse is registered. She's young. She has good conformation. She has a significant amount of training under her belt. She also has shown and has previous competitions under her belt and is only being sold for $24,000. Okay, the other horses that we reacted to, a few of them were unregistered, but all of them had very minimal training and hardly any experience. So it just goes to show you how overinflated the other prices of those horses are. If this show horse is being sold for $24,000, which to be honest is a very reasonable price point and probably what this horse is actually worth. So thank God for somebody who actually knows how to price their horse correctly. Bay Appaloosa gelding. Apache. I love Appaloosas. So cute. Very cute little horse. I like the fact that at least the tack fits, so that's nice. Also, love the photos. Good presentation, thank you. Apache is an 11-year-old Bay Blanket Appaloosa gelding. Okay, so he's 11 years old, 15 hands, gelding, not registered. Okay. $25,000. This horse better be significantly better than the last one, okay? Because this horse is not registered and is a gelding. The last horse we reacted to was registered, had breeding prospect, and was a show horse as well with a lot of training. This training better be absolutely phenomenal to be selling this horse for $1,000 more than the last one. It's not gonna be. Like, I already know it. I know these people. Oh, geez. Oh, my God. That's like 3 paragraphs. 4. Anytime you see somebody just doing something like this, they're just overselling and the horse is definitely not worth the money. Horse skills, disciplines, and attributes: breakaway roping, calf roping, competitive trail riding, cutting, gymkhana, husband safe, natural horsemanship training. Most people don't even know what that is, so I would bet these people don't know what that is either. Apache is absolutely gorgeous and is such a gentleman to ride. He has extensive experience roping, doctoring cows, driving buffalo, gathering cattle, any other ranch chore you can think of. Even rides barefoot. Most horses should. Why would you put that in there? Since he had to be wary of potential danger in the Canadian Rockies, he is very aware of his surroundings and does a good job taking care of the rider regardless of conditions. In true Appaloosa form, it takes a little bit for him to warm up to new people, but once he knows you, he will gladly walk to the end of the earth and tackle any task you set him to. Okay, yeah, so will most horses. Also, how do you even know what breed he is? He's probably a complete mixed bag of different breeds. You have no idea what he is because he's unregistered. Apache is extremely respectful on the ground, and my 7-year-old son can trailer load him, brush, wash, take him over all the obstacles. Again, this is just basic stuff. Every horse should know how to do this. I don't know why people insist on putting this in their ads, because this is literally just all basic stuff. If your horse has been started and trained to ride, your horse should know how to do this. He hops in the trailer with a point and click and can stand tied for hours. Doesn't this sound actually extremely similar to one of those last ads that I read in my last video that sounded like a scam? He hops in the trailer with a point and click and can stand tied for hours. He has been hauled extensively and doesn't mind being in any type of horse or stock trailer. He has been exposed to barking and snarling dogs, cows, buffalo, cars, truck, goats, donkeys, dirt bikes, quads, UTVs. Is this the same person? He has been hauled extensively and doesn't mind being in any type of horse or stock trailer. Exposed to barking, snarling dogs, cows, buffalo, bikes, UTVs, Okay, so this is definitely the same person I reacted to in my last video. Are they just like horse flippers? Because this is another horse that is very inexperienced and untrained that they're trying to sell for like way too much money. The last horse that I reacted to in my last video, this is definitely the same person because this is just copy and paste. Holy shit, did I just find a scam? Yeah, even at the bottom, he would be a phenomenal trail horse to go in pretty much any direction you like, calm, safe enough for almost anybody. Pre-vet checked, up to date on teeth, vaccine, worm fair. Yeah, remember guys, I made a big deal in my last video to talk about the pre-vet checked thing and how that's such a scam. Pre-vet checked and up to date on teeth, vaccines, worming, and farrier. The fact that they put pre-vet checked in the ad leads me to believe that if somebody asks to do a PPE on the horse, they're gonna say no.
Well, why would you want to do a PPE? Because I said in the ad that he's been pre-vet checked and he has no issues.
This is a scam. I'm sorry, this to me, in my opinion, comes across as a scam. I see a lot of people who use this tactic to sell bad, crappy horses for a lot of money. They will openly tell people there's nothing wrong with the horse. They've had the horse vet checked, so you're wasting your money if you do a PPE. So then the person buys the horse, they take it home, and a year down the road, they find out that the horse has serious genetic issues or musculoskeletal issues of some kinds that have been around for years that they would have found had they done a proper vet exam. Lazy Oak Shores, I'm going to their website because these people are definitely posting horses for sale nonstop. Are they just buying and flipping horses? Because that's honestly what it seems like. Yeah, Dusty. Oh, looks like they lowered the price of him because no one's purchasing, obviously. All of these horses that they have for sale are between 15 and like 30 grand. Guys, none of these horses are worth what they're asking for. And that's just my opinion. I think that these people come off as like scammers, to be honest, because they're trying to sell crappy trail horses that are unregistered for like 20 to 30 grand. Trail horses are only worth like $2,000 to $5,000, okay? Especially because all these horses are geldings, they're unregistered, they don't know the history of these horses, and they have very minimal training. And also, you don't even know if these horses have all this training because they're just copy and pasting the same crap for each of their horses on all their sale ads. But anyway, like I said, this is all just my opinion. I think that these people are super sketchy and they're definitely selling these horses for far more than what they're worth. Cats a Royale Boone, Red Roan AQHA quarter horse gelding. Hopefully we can end it on a good note. Okay, so a little ranch looking horse. That's cool. That's cool. Cute. Super gentle broke family gelding. 9 years old, 15 hands, is registered. That's good. Oh my God, I don't even want to say that. That number is so insane that I literally thought that my brain read that wrong. How crazy of a price point do you have to have your horse at for me to think that my eyes are deceiving me? Oh my God, this for $75,000, dude. Your horse better walk on water, okay? I'm almost afraid to read this ad. Boone is gentle for anyone. Lots of experience carrying kids, wife, husband up a mountain on a trail, or just around the ranch. Loves people. I would hope so. I would hope so. For $75,000, that horse better kiss me every time I go see it. Especially green or beginner riders. Boone is a super pleasure horse for anyone to ride, or you can take him to the show and compete and win. How do you know that I'm gonna win? Does he have a proven track record, or is this just something that we're saying to justify the $75,000? Boone is a super gentle all-around gelding that we bought off the mare from the breeder. Check out Boone, a 9-year-old red roan that's been there and done that very well. What? Why is this all in capital letters? I don't understand. It's like they're yelling at me. He is a Cadillac to ride, flying lead changes on command. I don't believe that. Anytime, anywhere, big stops, great smooth turnarounds. We've shown him successfully in ranch cuttings and ranch versatility classes. Have they competed on him, or have they just taken him to classes? Because if they've competed on him, then why not show the accomplishments? Oh, this is making me cringe. Hauls in slant or open stock trailers. Every horse should be able to do that. Lays down? Speaks numerous languages? Dude, are these people losing their mind? Boone is truly an all-around gelding that's willing to please. Very special horse. If you're looking for a once-in-a-lifetime gelding that's been proficiently trained and in his prime, come see us in Dillon. Buy with confidence. No, I'm definitely not going to be buying with confidence when you're selling a horse that's been trained for basic ranch work and trail riding for almost $80,000. These people have totally lost their minds, and I don't even know what else to say to that because I almost feel bad. I feel like I'm reading a mental breakdown. I almost want to forget that I just read that and believe that there's not people that are that crazy living in the world. That horse, I'm sorry, but Boone is probably only worth like 10 or 15 grand. I'm honestly sorry to break it to you. Any quarter horse can be trained to do ranch work. You could literally go down to your local horse rescue and buy a horse and train it to do ranch work within like a 6-month time span. It's not that hard. And also you could probably teach your horse to do that just by watching YouTube videos. I'm sorry, like I'm not trying to discredit people, but that's just how it is. Anyway, you guys, I love you so, so much. Don't forget to check out Dossier. They're going to be the first link in the description down below. And don't forget to check out Patreon if you want to watch any of those horsey videos and the new videos I'm posting with Raleigh. But I love you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.